Here today looking at this little Lymington L-class MERMURUS, built in 1939 by Elkins in Christchurch. The L-class was the forerunner to the Virtue, with distinct similarities. Their design, it was this design that was taken when the Virtue brief was laid down and adapted. So the pedigree of these boats is very nice indeed. So here walking along, got the small coach roof, all teak coamings, very typical little oval port lights of her day. And big difference here between these boats and the Virtues, especially the early Virtues, is the size of the cockpit. You got a lot more space in the cockpit, whereas the Virtue had a slightly bigger coach roof and smaller cockpit. Nice view here from the quarter, looking along her decks. And the transom there, with a rake on it and gentle tumble home at the tops. So this boat has had quite a lot of structural work done in the current ownership. She's had all her strap floors out and replaced. Keel bolts, all the aft keel bolts under the engine replaced, all the deadwood bolts. Cracked frames repaired. And she's been completely stripped down to bare wood, repainted, and unsurprisingly her original pitch pine planking is still in excellent condition. Stepping aboard. She's been finished very simply. She has a tiller pilot, which helps for single-handed sailing. She's fractionally rigged, and there's just a simple downhaul for the headsails, no roller furling systems. All this nice original teak joinery here, and then the cockpit sole has been replaced in teak. Lift this up here. This is her little Via single cylinder petrol engine, 7 horsepower. It's been rebuilt, water cooled, with single lever controls and a gearbox. So unlike the earlier ones where you had to stop and start them to go in astern. See these nice little features here in the coamings. Run the lines through back to the cleats. Yeah, stepping down below, pan out a little bit here. Simple cabin, 2 settee berths. Got this nice original teak joinery here, and the same on the galley side. Again, the teak coach roof coamings. Step down in, all this new upholstery, it's been recently fitted, and got these clever little storage spaces in here. This is the galley, so, and the owner's admission, not quite finished yet because he doesn't really know how to do it, but she's fitted out with a little single burner Origo spirit stove in there for the moment. And there's a manual whale tap here for fresh water. And then up forward, here's the Baby Blake sea toilet. Discharges directly overboard. See, very typical construction. A lot of the Elkins Virtues were the same. So we've got 3 steam bent timbers here, intermediate timbers, with heavier sawn oak timber, all copper fastened, And you can see the underside of the deck head. So there's an original laid deck, T&G laid deck, now being overlaid with plywood and sheathed. Low maintenance, watertight deck. So a nice simple cabin, good sitting headroom. There we go, back aft and up into the cockpit.